Hello, and thank you for tuning into this video. Today, I want to share an experience with you that deeply touched me. This is the experience or the story I had with Andrew Terry. And Andrew, just in case you are watching this, I say hi from here, and I hope you are doing amazing. So Andrew came to the Arcadia Clinic, the place where I work. He came because he had wanted to be treated for prostate cancer. And when I started working with Andrew, he told me a little bit about his story. He was a trained soldier, but really an elite soldier working for the Royal Army. And just in case you wonder, I have full permission from Andrew to share the story. So when we started working together, I could really sense in his nervous system how much survival he had experienced, and just from the little bits of stories he shared with me, what he had experienced, it just went a shiver down my spine. It was really hard to hear, so I'm grateful for tapping. And in the clinic, like some of the evenings, we do gong meditations. And all the participants were looking forward to it. So they were laying down, and I was like getting ready to play the gong. It was all great. I started playing it, and I could feel immediately this is not a good idea. I could feel, I could sense Terry, Andrew, he was laying behind me, and I could feel the tension. So I cut the session really short. I played very softly, and then I turned around and I saw Andrew really crawled up and really in freeze. So I sent all the people, all the guests to bed. I went over to Terry, and I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychotherapist, I'm an energy worker. And grateful to Donna Eden, we have protocols for shock. So that's what I did with Andrew. And he was laying there because for his nervous system, the noise of the gong was nothing but I'm back on the battlefield. There are guns, gunshots, there's death, there's survival. So I just like had the shock points. I worked with his heart energy, I worked with his kidney energy, and half an hour later, Andrew, I could really feel the tension release his body. I could feel how his breathing was calming down, how his um, whole facial expression changed. It was nice to release all that stress. And then he opened his eyes, he looked at me and he said, Mona, thank you. Now I can go to bed. I'm fine. I'm okay. And for a whole week, we did more work on this, and we did like he worked further on his regulation. And before he left, he asked if he could have another gong session, and we played, and I played, and it was really fun. It was great, and I could really also go loud. And at the end of the session, the participants really, all of them looked at me, and especially Andrew with big eyes and a big smile on his face. And he said, it was great. It was great to see the effect of working with the energies, how that can bring somebody back. And Andrew, he wrote me an email like weeks later when he was back home. And I want to read it to you because it's really like it shows you like how deep it went for him. He said, Dear Mona, where do I start? Thank you. My experience was life-changing. Not sure how to describe what happened, but thank you for what you did. I never forget to gong, and I never forget the release of years of tension. Thank you. He went on, but I mean, years of tension really went after the session. So I'm always amazed by the energy work. I'm actually coming from a field of science. I was for 10 years, I was in the research field. I researched cancer. So for me, going to the energy work and seeing like how there's such a deep connection between the energy system and the nervous system has been a really fascinating field in the last 10 years. So if you want to learn more about that, I invite you to come and join us for a retreat I'm giving with my dear friend Karen in Alsace. Karen, she's also a clinical practitioner in Eden Energy Medicine. She's also a sound healer. She's just an amazing person. And together we will really take a deep dive into the nervous system, the energy system. We will experience the effect of sound healing, of meditation, really how to come back to balance. And if that inspires you, if you have questions, leave them in the comment below or reach out. And we really, if you're interested, I would be so happy to see you because I'm really looking forward to this event. And wherever you are now from here, I wish you much health and healing and take good care of yourself. Bye.